Good afternoon. Welcome to FTSN, where we are doing Aston Villa versus FTSN. We're doing Aston Villa versus Manchester City. But the first thing we can do is talk about the games that have happened today. So let's get such crazy things going on as well at the same time. Give me 2 seconds, and guys, I'll be with you. 2 seconds. There we go. Right, let's share this screen. Let's talk about these other games today. I think they've all officially finished now. So there we go. Yep. Okay, let's go into the Everton-Liverpool game. Finished 0-0. Doesn't tell the whole story because it actually was a very good game. Match stats for this game was 60% possession for Liverpool and 39 for Everton. 8 shots on target for Liverpool, 3 on target for Everton. 23 shots for Liverpool, 14 for Everton. Passes, which is always a stat that I actually think kind of tells a story. 461 for Liverpool, 300 for Everton. But I honestly can say that's probably one of the better derbies I've seen. Everton were close on a few times. Liverpool were very close. Hence why Jordan Pickford got man of the match. Very good performance, I thought, from both clubs. Liverpool, I'm going to state clearly once again, they're not the force that they were. So I'm shocked that I've just seen one of the scores, which I'm going to be talking about shortly, but that still surprised me. And it's not this one, which was Brentford 5, Leeds 2. So we've got Ivan Toney with a hat-trick, Mwembo with 1, and Wissa with another, and Sinestra and Mark Roca for Leeds. According to this, only 1 assist for Luke Ayling. That's interesting. Stats. Let's have a look. How's that possible? Hang on, right. So, yeah. So, score was 5-2 to Brentford. But Brentford only had 31% of the possession. Yeah. And 68% possession for Leeds. 8 shots on target for Brentford, 6 on target for Leeds. Passes once again, 466 passes for Leeds, 214 for Brentford. That's just mad. That's honestly, this is what cracks me up though. This is what cracks me up about games. You can see a scoreline, you think, oh, that was an easy win for Brentford. Clearly wasn't. It really wasn't as easy as it sounds. So let's go into the next one, which was Chelsea 2, West Ham 1. You've got Antonio with the goal for West Ham, and then 2 Chilwell and Havertz for Chelsea. And we've also got 2 assists. So you've got Thiago Silva assist and a Ben Chilwell assist. So Chilwell's had a good day at the office today. Let's go into stats. 68% possession for Chelsea, 31 for West Ham. Only 3 shots on targets for each team. So the quality wasn't there in the final third by the looks of it. Passes, 647 passes for Chelsea, 292 for West Ham. I always find that's a very good detail. Again, it matches up with the possession. The shots on target, though, that says quite a lot about how bad it was in the final third. Let's get into the Newcastle Crystal Palace game. That finished 0-0. So I've just got those goals to talk about there, but let's look at stats. 51 to 48 for Crystal Palace. 6 shots on target for Newcastle, 9 for Crystal Palace. Passes, literally the same. Exactly the same, 357 passes. That's not many passes when you've looked at the other games. It's not many passes really. So probably Crystal Palace probably feel a little bit more hard done by there. Touches exactly the same as well. That's mad. So yeah, there's that one, and then this one is a little bit surprising. Nottingham Forest 2, Bournemouth 3. Bournemouth have got their second win and a first win on the road, which is very important. So Kouyaté and Johnson for Forest for half time. Second half comeback through Billing, Solanke, and Jadon Anthony. Assists for Gibbs White for Nottingham Forest and assists for Lewis Cook, Lloyd Kelly, and Dominic Solanke. So he's had a good FPL day. You look at possession stats, 52% possession for Nottingham, 47 for Bournemouth. 3 shots on target for each team. Look at the touches and the passes. A lot of passes, a lot of touches, but didn't lead to much creation, did it, people? That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Then we're going to Tottenham, Fulham. So we've got Tottenham 2, Fulham 1. Højbjerg, Kane, and Mitrovic again for Fulham. Richarlison with an assist, and Tete assist for Fulham. Let's look at the stats. 51% possession for Tottenham, 48 for Fulham. Shots on target 10 for Tottenham, 3 for Fulham. Touches 651, 627. Passes, a lot of passing. Okay, what Fulham probably take from that is they need to improve in the final third, or at least open some space up. But I won't be too disheartened with that one for them personally, but you know, it is what it is. And then literally my home team, Wolves 1, Southampton 0. Podence with the goal and Nunez assist. Let's look at the stats. I'd like to know what happened quite early on in the game, to be honest, because I heard so much commotion. Oh my word. Seriously? Right. 50% possession, 50.8 if you want to be like 49 for Southampton. 2 shots on target for Wolves, 1 for Southampton. Not much creation by the looks of it. Passing and touches, yeah, that's great, but you're not creating anything in the final third, people. Loads of clearances. There's really nothing else to talk about that one, really, let's be honest. Right, so we'll get into talking about today's game, which is Aston Villa versus Manchester City. Let's get talking about it. Make sure I share the right screen here, people. That one. Cool. Lineups. Is that on the screen? It is on the screen. Awesome. Right, so we've got on the screen again. Oh, let's do the wrong one. Right, so we've got Martinez in goal, Cash, Konza, Mings, Digne. We've got Ramsey, Kamara, McGinn, Douglas Luiz playing an attacking midfielder role there. Pretty sure that's wrong. Leon Bailey and Ollie Watkins up front for Villa. Yeah, I'm going to see how that actually lines up because I'm pretty sure that's not right. Be an interesting one if it is, but I can't see that being right. Let's go into the City team now. Ederson, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Cancelo, Gundogan, Rodri, Foden, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and Haaland. Haaland is up front. Probably scoring again. Got a brilliant suspense though. No Akanji. I'm kind of surprised by no Akanji on the bench though. Who have Villa got on the bench? It's always interesting. Got any new ones? Yeah, Bednarek's on there. No Diendonker. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, they've got some definitely attacking threat on there. But I think if you go attacking against City, you're just doomed, don't you? Let's be honest. You're just going to struggle badly against them. So yeah, you don't really want that, to be honest. Let's see if I can sort this silliness out again. Don't think I can. I'll certainly try. Hopefully it stays with me. Not that one, that one. There we go. Cool. Cool in the gang. Let's get the layout changed because I don't like it on this layout. There we go. Less of me, more interesting behind. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, Leicester versus Man City. Don't really know much else to talk about it, to be honest. We'll look into the Premier League table shortly. Premier League table. Why is it always so hot here? Watch this. UK, we should be like getting close to autumn. It feels so hot. So the league table is this: Arsenal first, Spurs second. Then we've got my phone's blowing up. That's not very helpful. Man City third, Brighton fourth, Chelsea up to fifth, Liverpool sixth, Brentford up to seventh, Man United down to eighth, Leeds down to ninth, Fulham down to 10th, Newcastle up to 11th, Southampton down to 12th, Bournemouth up to 13th. Their goal difference though, minus 13. That is something to worry about. Wolves up to 14th, Crystal Palace down to 15th, Everton up to 16th, West Ham down to 17th, Forest down to 18th, Villa and Leicester as they were 19th and 20th. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, really. What I might do is talk about the next weekend's fixtures. So next week it's going to be like this: Fulham versus Chelsea, 12:30 kickoff. Bournemouth, Brighton, Leicester, Villa, Liverpool, Wolves, Southampton, Brentford, Man City, Spurs, Tottenham, 5:30 on the Sunday. Arsenal versus Everton, 2:00 kickoff. West Ham, Newcastle, 2:00 kickoff. I'm a bit annoyed Arsenal aren't on here, actually. Mind you, I'm doing an Arsenal stream later that night. So, Crystal Palace, Man United, 4:30 kickoff. Because what will be happening on the 11th is I will be doing my first WSL game. So, yeah, that would be interesting. Because it will be Man City versus Arsenal, WSL. So that'll be an interesting game, I reckon. Well, I hope it is anyway. Can't guarantee how good it's going to be, but you never know. You never know. You never know. My phone is just playing up. It's just not the best time when I need it to help me get information on this. Not helpful. Helpful. Let's have a look. see if I can get it working here. Is it my Wi-Fi? That Wi-Fi goes down. So turn it on, turn it off again. Maybe it won't work. Oh no, there's no 5G. That's what it is. Right, yes, there's perfect timing not to have. Let's restart my phone. That will always be handy. But yeah, there's going to be an. I think Haaland will only play 60 minutes, if that. You know, if City like 3-0 up by half time, they'll probably pull him at half time. I can't see him. Right, so attacking stats. I don't know if anyone could see it's XG for City last season was 1.1. This season is 8.3 XG. Haaland, look how fast he is. He's ridiculously fast and very mobile. To be honest, he's just a really good player. Haaland. It's all I can literally think of every time I see him or see his name. It's Haaland. How far are we? We've got Jim Dublin in the studio today. That's nice. So you can get my phone working. It's always going to be handy when I'm actually trying to do a stream. Get my phone working. Yes, it's working. Awesome. Yeah, now it's working. Brilliant stuff. See technology. Who needs technology? But yeah, how far are we? 13 minutes away. 13 minutes. So let's have a look at the tables properly, shall we? Yeah, is that the one? There's a prediction table somewhere as well. Not mine, someone else's. Yeah, there we go. So this one I kind of enjoy using this one. I quite find this one interesting. It's quite intriguing as well. Let's have a look, see if we can get up. So big up to 538. So it's like an end of season probability. So yeah, let's look at the first one. Relegation under 1% for Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, and City. 2% chance for Man United and Brighton. 5% chance for Newcastle. 7% chance for Brentford. But what's more alarming is 62% chance for Nottingham Forest. Team ratings offensively and defensively. Winning the Premier League, 63% chance is going to be Man City, 17% chance it will be Liverpool. We're on 9%, as in Arsenal. Tottenham on 6%, Chelsea on 3%, Man United on 1% chance to win the league. Qualification for Champions League. To be fair, this is to do with where they are in the league as of right now. So I wouldn't get too excited. But the average simulated season is looking like that. is we're going to be on 70 points. Liverpool will be on 76 and 87, which is what I said before. We are literally 10 points. Liverpool are probably 10 points away from City. And I can't see that changing. I can only see that getting bigger, not smaller. Liverpool literally signed Arthur Melo. Which isn't great for anyone, to be honest. Not for him, not for Juventus. So, yeah. But, yeah, so tomorrow will be a good one because it's going to be an Arsenal Man United watch-along tomorrow, which will be fun because there'll be three of us. There'll be me, Ollie, and Colm. Colm represented United. Me and Oliver representing Arsenal. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, I have to say. Marseille are up here against Auxerre. Gerson. Who else? Anyone else scored there? No, I don't think so. So it's 1-0 to Marseille. We are 8 minutes away from kick-off. It's probably a good time to actually start listening in a bit now. So yeah, it could be an interesting game. Could be absolutely boring. Yeah. But I'm expecting, to be honest, I'm expecting a bit of a hammering for City, to be honest. Yeah. How about one shot? David Ginola. To be honest, John Greggy was quite a horrible manager for Arsenal personally for me. Didn't like him. Didn't like his attitude. Just a horrible man, to be honest. Didn't like him at all. So we are 7 minutes away from kickoff. 7. England women are currently 1-0 up against Austria. So that's good for England women there. Let's see if there's any latest news on training. Don't think there is. If I play this, I'll play that. Of course I can't. What we're doing. Bournemouth have done really well to win at Forest, to be fair. That's not an easy place to go to. Just ask the other clubs. So yeah, just going to go through the scores again. Brentford 5, Leeds 2, Chelsea 2, West Ham 1, Everton 0, Liverpool 0, Newcastle 0, Crystal Palace 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Bournemouth 3, Tottenham 2, Fulham 1, Wolves 1, Southampton 0. So yeah, that were the scores from the earlier games. Still got a couple tomorrow, I think. But yeah. But the players are coming out now at Villa Park. So the chances of Villa pulling off an upset, 0. 0. No chance. 0 chance. Well, we're going to be interested in how they line up here. But yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how Douglas Luiz fits in this lineup. Because you've got McGinn, Kamara, Ramsey, and Douglas Luiz. So that's 4 in midfield. 4 proper midfielders as well. So yeah, it could be there we go. So you've got Matt Cash, Konza, Mings, Digne in the Aston Villa defence, Douglas Luiz, Kamara, McGinn. Okay, so Ramsey's playing. Okay, that makes more sense. Ramsey playing more in attacking position. Yeah. Tim Duncan's out with illness. So you've got Edison in goal for City. You've got Walker, Stones, Ruben Diaz, Cancelo. De Bruyne, Rodri, and Gundogan. Silva, Haaland, and Foden. Only Bournemouth have stopped Haaland from scoring. Cosmic. Funny. Boubacar Kamara. I like this guy. I can't believe we didn't go and get him. Especially when he's for free. Like it's a free signing. Doesn't cost a penny. Doesn't cost a penny. It's annoying. Stevie J is smiling for now, but I don't think he will be by the end of the day. I'll be perfectly honest. Yep, don't think he's going to be smiling at the end of this, but we'll see. We'll see. You never know. So we're about to kick off here. I hate these rugby kick-offs, honestly. Aston Villa doing a kind of a press right now. I think, to be honest, I wouldn't even know how to play Man City right now. Because even if you're pressing, ooh, good cross there, just missed Watkins. Man City are being pushed really far back, but I think last season that would have been more of a uh-oh. But City have got Haaland now. You've got a massive outlet that they can use. Oof. So Villa have set up this like Liam Bailey's on the right, Jacob Ramsey's on the left. I quite like their midfield today, I have to say again. To be honest, I was quite impressed with them the other day against Arsenal, so it was just defensively I thought they were quite weak. Because Mings personally should be nowhere near being a centre back at all. He was signed as a left back, and I do know this because he used to play for Ipswich Town, which is a club close to where I was born. And he was a good left back, really good. I don't think he's definitely not one of two centre backs, just not. But what things Aston Villa are going to have to be clinical today. Any chance they get, they've got to be clinical. Here comes Man City just building a gentle attack at the moment. Gundogan. It's gone back to Diaz. Over to Stones. To Walker. Here comes. Oh, Walker just pelts it over the bar. Would have been offside anyway. Ooh, that was close. This is the problem with having Haaland against you. He pulls your defence apart, and not just in the way that you think he does. He takes two of you out because you're marking him or trying to hold him off. So you give him space. I'd say I'm a great fan of this kit. Not as bad as the other Manchester club, but it's not that nice. Massey's just passing it around now, crying calmly. Most goals in 5 Premier League appearances goes to Haaland. Mickey Quinn and Aguero and Klinsmann, the next 3 players down on that list. For people that don't remember Mickey Quinn, he's now a horse owner and trainer. Very good guy in the horse racing world. Got some decent horses as well. But yeah, he's in the horse racing world, and Jurgen Klinsmann needs to be watched. If you've never seen it, go and watch him. Also, he was very good at Tottenham, good at Germany as well, to be fair. So, and everyone who's watching this should know who Aguero is. That shouldn't be too difficult to remember that one. Just making sure. Yeah, that's working fine. Cool. I always forget to check how it's actually working. I think Aston Villa are doing it quite right. Actually, just letting Man City play a little bit. Play a little bit. Nothing too strenuous. Seven minutes in. Still 0-0. He's won all previous games against Aston Villa. Is that what he's played, though? 7. Sometimes you forget he hasn't been here that long, but it feels like he's been there that long. I think Villa are doing it quite sensible. Just let City have the ball. Concentrate on your defensive game. There is errors in the City lineup. They're not totally untouchable. As hard as that is to admit, they're not totally untouchable. De Bruyne shot, poor wide. Don't know how close that was. Looked fairly close from what I saw. Flip from behind the goal. That's always a better position. Nah, it's quite wide actually. Nearly knocked out Stewart. Yeah. But to be honest, that's what you kind of want City to do. Just start taking shots like that because you've rattled them a little bit. But the problem between last season and this season is they've now got Haaland. Here comes. I was about to say here comes Villa on attack, but that's. Haaland's very good at making sure he wins free kicks as well. Oh, he's found Foden handball, clearly. But technically, they should be having the ball back, though. They shouldn't have the ball back. Don't agree with that one. It's a bit silly. It's out for a City corner. Gordon rips it in. Cleared by Mings. Probably does go back to Kyle Walker. Oh dear. Silva whips it in. Cleared. Back to Cancelo. Cancelo whips it in. Foden. Not the greatest cross. I don't think that was what he was planning to do for a cross, but Martinez connects it. Not a problem anyway. So successful passes 14 for Villa, 118 for Man City. That's just what you don't want to hear, is it, really? Let's just be honest. Big ups and Moss. Yeah, I don't like these this jersey from City at all. The Milano derby as well. Yeah, it's going to be a busy night for football again, isn't it? See it just slowly building up an attack. Nothing really threatening as such. I think Villa are just going to be very defensive. You've got McGinn, you've got Kamara, you've got Douglas Luiz in the midfield there. It is a very defensive midfield. You've only got McGinn that probably go slightly attacking from that midfield, but mainly they are defensive minded. So this is pretty much what can be the game unless we see a opening goal fairly early. There's going to be a lot of defensive. Oh, I can't stand that guy. I mean, it's just he's not a centre back in that kind of position. Bruyne whips it in. Oh, Gundogan nearly got on the end of that. He was onside as well. So you just need to get a good, decent hit on the end of that. That would have been 1-0. Oh, De Bruyne's delivery, though, is ridiculous, isn't it? When you come up to 15 minutes now, it's kind of quiet, really. Villa aren't exactly posing any threat. And I don't think they will be. I think it all depends on how long can Villa hold off City for. I'm going to go probably half an hour. I think they'll let a goal in within half an hour, personally. See, just passing it around nice and calmly, really. I think this probably get a little bit more panicky the further it goes in, the more that Villa hold them back. But right now, it's quite a calm performance from City. My judge are giving a foul away there. Foul on Watkins. But honestly, Villa need to take advantage of every single chance they've got. Free kick comes in. Absolutely pointless. It went to Mings. He headed it in towards the penalty spot. There's literally two people there. Two people. Like, what's that going to do? What is that going to do? Like, seriously. Nothing. That's what that's going to do. Here comes City again. Slow build up. Pass it around nice and calmly. I think as Villa, I don't know what you could do to stop this. The inevitable of City going to score. Villa would have to have the performance of their lives. Simple as that, really. But here comes. No, it's caught out already. But Gundogan wins it back. Back to Walker. He's trying to find someone to pass to. Rodri comes in for him. He goes back to Stones. And now back to Edison. This is not looking good, people. It's an entertaining game. Here's De Bruyne. Foden. I think it's going to go out. Oh, he's managed to keep it in. Douglas Luiz. Oh, beautiful, calm pass there. But unfortunately, it only goes as far as Cancelo. Cancelo goes out for a corner. Blocked by McGinn. Villa did one good thing and then just messed it up and then gave Man City a chance again. It's a bit crazy, really. Shot comes in, but blocked, cleared. Goes all the way back to Walker. Walker tries to find Foden. Oh no, trying to find De Bruyne, but it goes straight up for a throw-in. Yeah, it's not looking good, people. I think Inter are in the lead in the Milano derby. "20 minutes in, still 0-0. Matt Cash is down at the moment. I think his hamstring might have gone. I'll be totally honest, I think that's not what Aston Villa need. It's going to change, just warming up. He could play right back, to be fair. Leon Bailey's had one touch of the game. We're 22 minutes in. He's had one touch. Madness. I don't know if Matt Cash is okay or not. Doesn't look it. He's still down. So Matt Cash is just coming off now. Whether or not he'll be back on is another matter. Seems to be walking okay-ish, but not brilliant. I don't think you can take a risk with that kind of thing, though. Best thing is just to get him off. Because it's just a twinge. Ashley Young's can come on. So it'll be Ashley Young coming on the floor. Big up to Errol. Hope you're doing well, mate. We won't be friends for a couple of hours tomorrow, mate, just so you know. But big up to Errol. So I think it is. I think it's going to have to be a sub, isn't it? Let's be honest. I'm surprised it's still playing on. I'm guessing maybe the next. No, he needs to come off. When this ball goes out, they're going to have to take him off because at any worse, he could be out for longer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but to be honest, I'm going with you win. I can't see Arsenal winning, to be honest. But we'll be friends after. But yeah, I can't see us winning, to be honest. It's Old Trafford. That is not a good place for us. So yeah, we'll be friends for a bit after. But for 2 hours, I'm not your friend, Errol. But big up to you. So as soon as this ball goes out, surely Matt Cash has got to come off. But then also City should be utilising that position, that injury right now. They should take advantage of that. Like now, like put an attack down there. You can't hardly move, so that would have to be the change now. There we go. So yeah, Matt Cash is coming off. So Ashley Young on. And Cash off. He could be out for a while now. I'll be perfectly honest. It's not looking good. Not looking good for him, to be honest. Whipped in cross there. Goes back to Bernardo. Cancelo whips it in. Too far. Too far. Goes out. Goes out. It's all good. Martinez, good job he woke up there. He was talking to someone else, and then Cons just passed it back to him. It's nearly 28 minutes played now. I mean, that was on the edge of a foul, that one. It's Ramsey being tugged by Rodri there. Aston Villa got to take advantage. Take advantage of any chance they've got to attack them. And again, once again, on commentator's curse, isn't it? Let's be honest. Commentator's curse. It's just annoying. Aston Villa got to be smart. If they want to get anything out of this game, they need to be smart, not be silly. And so far, they're doing it all right. Not pushing too many people, doing this high press. They got. Oh, here comes Haaland. No, Martinez has come out and collects it. But that's the threat. You know, they had 7 back there. And just look at Cancelo with a through ball to Haaland. Slightly too much on it. Slightly. There comes Leon Bailey. No. Here comes Ashley. Oh. Got 2 Villa players down right now. Well, none of them are fouls, so the ref said. Here comes Bernardo. 30 minutes played. Still 0-0. Ball finds Foden. Gundogan. Finds Haaland. Back to Rodri. De Bruyne. Diaz. Back to Rodri. Back to Stones. Is it going to go back to the goalkeeper at this rate? No, good. Walker. I think Villa are doing the right thing. Have your attacking field like players up there, but don't press them too much. Let Man City work around you. Some Man City throw-in. I think Villa are doing this very, very well. I'm quite impressed with them at the moment. I was impressed with them against Arsenal, so I think us was saying that, Gerrard's going to get the sack and all that stuff. Yeah, he made it in the season, but I think the players are performing better than the results are suggesting. I think defensively that's where they're slacking. Diego Carlos injury is so unfortunate. So unfortunate. But here comes City. They're doing well there. They're doing well. It's the 34th minute now. Instead of the cross, easily gathered by Martinez. I think Villa are doing really well. If they keep doing this, good luck to City to try and score against them because they're not posing any major threat. Well done, Martinez. I really do think Villa are doing really well right now. I honestly just could not see Villa scoring the goal though. That would be the biggest shock of the day. Is if um, So just an update: Austria 0, England 2. So that's good for our Lionesses. It's away as well, so that's even trickier. So well done against an Austria team that I was very impressed with through the Euros. Set piece is the only thing that I can see Aston Villa doing anything against City right now. Here comes De Bruyne. Young finds Douglas Luiz. Oh, he has got him. He's found Watkins. Just wide, and it's corner, surely. Douglas Luiz there. See, how is he not worth 30 million quid? Unbelievable. But here's a corner to Aston Villa coming up to 38 minutes now. Will I need my new goal batter? Ooh. They're saying it's a foul on the goalkeeper there to Edison. Probably is. I'd like to see it again, though, to be fair. I do seem to like protect these goalkeepers nowadays. Nah. We can't protect the goalkeepers. They've got enough protection as it is. They can actually pick up the ball for a start. That's much better. This, I'm never going to knock Villa. Martinez is going to be so important today because he's so quick off his line. Just coming up to the 40th minute now. Still 0-0. I have to be honest, the Aston Villa chance has been the best chance of the game. And that's crazy saying that, but that's the truth. It has literally been the best chance of the game. Here comes De Bruyne. Fine. Oh no, Mings has come across there and been pushed off the ball by Haaland. So the thing is, as long as Aston Villa, when they're building an attack, don't lose it up there, should be right. But this is the risky part. You're going to attack City. They're going to try and do you on the attack, on the counter attack. So you need to be sensible. Don't push, but don't push too hard. game next weekend is Man City versus Tottenham. 5:30. And there's the game that I'm on about that I'll be covering, which is next Sunday. Man City versus Arsenal. Just going to go back to the goalkeeper. Yep, back to Edison. 42 minutes played though. He moves back to the goalkeeper. Three minutes played there. It's probably going to be about a minute of injury time, I would have thought, for the first half. Been quite a boring game, to be honest. Villa have done this very well tactically, I have to say. Big up to Gerrard and what he's told his players to do, because it's been really good. 2 minutes? Where they got 2 minutes from? Oh, Matty Cash. Okay. Here's Gundogan. Mings and Young's clashing, which is the last thing you want to do. Man City just not on, not quite there right now, are they? Let's be honest. Just not there right now. I think you know, the credit's got to go to Villa because they're set up really well. I'm sure when this through in, it's going to go in. It's going to be half time. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to have a very short break. I will let everyone know. I'm back, people. Sorry about that. Right, let's look at the stats. Let's have a look at the stats quickly, shall we? Stats from the first half was 70% possession for Man City, 4 shots for Man City, 1 for Villa. Big chances, 2 for. Okay, this is unfair. 2 big chances for Man City, they're saying here. None for Villa. I thought their chance was pretty big, to be fair. Passes nearly double for City. 378 passes, 253 for. And there's Moss saying, what do I think of that half? I thought, to be honest, I thought Villa did it really well. You know, they managed them really well. Yeah, it's City's to win, isn't it? But they have to force to win. If they don't, they won't win. Simple as that. Yeah, that's something I'll have to deal with this week. I want to enjoy this game before I have to think about all that stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping for a good game now. City will come out fighting, I'm sure now. But we'll see. We'll see if they do. We'll see. We shall see, people. Second half is probably about 4 minutes away. And England have qualified for next year's World Cup with a 2-0 win over Austria. Well done, England women. Doesn't really surprise me. You know, we deserve to be there. One of the better teams in Europe, which is why we won the Euros. No one really impressed me more than the England women's did in the Euros. So, yeah. Could be an interesting second half, though. But how will Villa play? Will Villa just carry on playing the same way? Will they think that there's a different way of playing them? I don't think they should. I think they should stick with what they're doing. They've got 4 defensive midfielders in there, which, yes, it probably is boring for the Villa fans, but they're doing one heck of a job. And you have to give them that. They are doing really well. Yeah, well, he came on for Matty Cash because Matty Cash got injured the first half. So, but welcome back, Moss. Hope you're doing well, mate. But as soon as this break is over, I'm guessing it will be the second half. And our result wasn't good, right? Do you mean the Arsenal Villa game? Which one are you on about, mate? I honestly think that the way that Villa played against us was impressive. I thought Villa were a very tough game. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of muggy here. I don't like it today. I've had the fan on constantly all day today. It's so hot, it's ridiculous. Oh, The only thing I don't agree with what people have been saying is Steven Gerrard's a bad manager. He's not. I just think he's been very unlucky at the moment. He's the one that set up for today against a very good City squad. He's made the selections. I think he's done very well. I think the team has performed very well against City. They performed very well against us in the second half. We deserve to win. Right now, I don't think City deserve to be winning. Even the stats are against Villa, to be honest, but because they had a big chance as well in the first half, and they did. Ollie Watkins had a very good chance there, but it is what it is with the football world. They've got their favourites. City are clearly their favourites because they're interesting to watch, I suppose. 28 for Canada at the moment. It's only 11:30 a.m. I'd be hiding in the shade, mate. To be honest. So we're back underway. 45 so far. Still 0-0. No changes apart from the forced change that Villa had in the first half, with Matt Cash going off injured. Ashley Young coming on for him. I think if Villa carry on playing the way they did in the first half, I think they'll be okay. 4 defensive midfielders in Kamara, McGinn, and Douglas Luiz. I think that's a sensible idea against. If you can defeat their midfield, then they have to get past their midfield directly. They have to go over it. Where that's the only part that I think Villa do struggle with defensively. I just don't think they're very good. Mings is not a good defender. He'll have like man of the match performances. Going to get up to 35 in Canada. Jeez. Nah, I'd be hiding in the basement, mate. Not only because I like your basement, but I'd be hiding in your basement. Keep away from the heat for me. I think attacking-wise, Villa have only looked good once. With that fantastic ball from Douglas Luiz to find Watkins and a deflected shot that went slightly wide. But that's about it from Villa. But, this is for City to sort out. I reckon the ball has punctured. They've got attacking players that can come on, but to be honest, I don't think Villa would want to do that today. Moss telling me that AC Milan 3, Inter Milan 2 in the Milano derby. So well done to AC Milan on that one. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I was contemplating doing that one, but here on FTSN we want to keep doing the Premier League as much as we possibly can. We will be back tomorrow to do the Arsenal United game. There'll be 3 of us tomorrow, so that'll be entertaining. Ollie, myself, and Colm will be here. Colm being United fan, so goal! It's the inevitable goal of Haaland. 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 It was a great cross by De Bruyne, to be fair. Took out the goalkeeper with the cross. And Haaland is not going to miss that close to the goal. He has, but he's not going to very often. They were doing a quick VAR check, but it's all over and done with. There was no problem there at all. So now, what are Villa going to do? Villa just going to carry on playing like this and just try and keep the score down and hope that they can get a break like they did the first half, or who knows? So yeah, it's now Aston Villa 0, Man City 1. Will it be a case of the floodgates open now? Will Villa carry on playing this way defensively and slowly building an attack up? Who knows? Balls with Bernardo right now. Down on the right hand side. Finds De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses it in. Tried to find Foden. Young got in the way. Goes out for a throw in to City. Set for another City throw. This game just isn't exciting, you know. I kind of get a bit fed up with these type of games. See, look a little bit more tactical. Here's Bernardo. Back to De Bruyne. Back to Stones. To Walker. That's a bit of cut it out. It's back to Mings. Mings trying to find Watkins. It's going to be a very stressful day for Watkins if that's the type of ball they're going to just keep playing today. Foden whips it in, tries to find Haaland, goes out for a corner to Man City. No, it doesn't. It's offside. Could Martinez have done better there? Probably. I would have preferred if Martinez did a little bit better there, goalkeeping wise. Maybe should have caught that cross. Maybe. At least get a palm to it, take it out of Haaland's reach. But, you know, it is what it is. City have been the better team. City fans are being lovely to Aston Villa boss Steven Gerrard right now. But in all honesty, you get sacked after losing to Man City. Bit harsh. Yeah, exactly. Nice. KDB to Haaland. Unstoppable. 10 goals in the Milan derby already. Oh, for Haaland. Yeah, got you. Yeah, 10 goals for Haaland in 6 games equals Mickey Quinn's record. Here comes Watkins, though. That's not a foul. Oh, don't kid me. I don't think that's a foul. Martinez finds Watkins. There's a race on. That's not a foul. John Stones went for that foul. Ridiculous. .56 minutes in now. It's not an entertaining game, I have to say. I've seen better. The problem is you get this, but where you get defensive teams against an attacking team. And Aston Villa obviously gone for a defensive team for the obvious reasons. They're playing Man City. You want to try and shut them out as much as possible. It just doesn't make for an entertaining game. But here comes Villa. Watkins, if they can find the right pass now to Ramsey. Ramsey. I think he won the ball though. Villa, they've got to take these chances. They've got to take them. They're only going to get a couple. And if they don't score them, it's just not going to. You're not going to get anything out of the game. I know that's hard because City have loads of chances and don't score every chance. But when you're a smaller team, you have to take these chances. Ramsey should have scored there, but hopefully that's G'd up the Villa fans because they can be got at. Here's Bailey. Finds Douglas Luiz, who's going to cross it in. Bailey, shots. Oh, just wide. It's better from Villa, though. Much better from Villa. Good strike, actually. But this bit here, where Watkins puts through Ramsey, Ramsey's first touch there should have been slightly better. It's that touch there. Edison's already on his way down. But that was better from Villa. Much better. See, personally, the most exciting team in this game has been Villa, because City just do what City do, and sometimes for me it's quite boring, to be honest. And when Villa just do this closing down, that makes it exciting, because that's when there's an exciting attacker on. The way City play, yeah, they're very good, but it's not my cup of tea sometimes. This game definitely isn't. Here comes Milano. Finds De Bruyne. Cleared by Mings, out for a corner to Man City. Cross comes in from De Bruyne. Really struggling to clear it here. Just get it clear. Goes out for a goal kick to City. No, Villa. City. It's not a great game. I can't say I'm enjoying this game too much. It's a bit boring. Villa, I'm enjoying watching them more. Let's see. Villa's just got to be more sensible with their building of attacks. Frankfurt 2, Leipzig 0. That's a bit of a shock. Moss is craving Tim Hortons. It's just not exciting to watch, is it? Did I give a prize? No, I didn't give a prize. There's a reason why I didn't give my prize to anyone. Mine are, most of them I actually know my subscribers. I actually, yeah, I'll talk about that offline, mate. Haaland with a shot. But no, if you want to give yourself away, De Bruyne. Yes, like I was saying. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, that will work. No worries, mate. No worries. It's up to you. I've got like over 23,000, but mine are slightly different to most people's, where most of them work for me, and some are ex-veterans and stuff like that, and they subscribe to me for a different reason. Yeah, I do a lot of YouTube videos, not public. But Coutinho has come on for who came off? I don't remember now. Coutinho on. Who came on then? So who came off even? Again, there we go. Begin off. Yeah, you're going to team up with FTSN to do anything as well. Because it's going to be a crazy weekend for you guys doing NFL. Man City got a free kick just on the crest of the penalty area, but it's pretty much bang on. But it is De Bruyne, so normally I would say this is not dangerous, but this is De Bruyne. This is different. This is a whole different kettle of fish. It's De Bruyne. He could probably find a way of scoring against 200 people in front of him. So, yeah, anything's possible with De Bruyne. Let's have a look, see. De Bruyne. Oh, see, it hits the post. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. No, I'm glad you're doing something with them because that's going to help everybody out. It's going to help them out. It's going to help you out. You know, I mean, it's brilliant. You know, FTSN are a great little community. We've got some great people who work together here, don't we? So, yeah, it should be quite fun actually. But yeah, I'll always get the video live, but obviously, I'll be asleep when you do it probably. I don't know what the red zone is either. You're saying FTSN red zone. I have no idea what that means. That means nothing to me. Red zone for me is a place that I would not go into as a military person. So yeah, I don't know what the red zone means in NFL speak. Here comes De Bruyne. Finds Haaland. Haaland tries to bend it in the corner, but well saved Martinez. Bernardo finds De Bruyne. To Walker. To Bernardo. Okay, got you. Oh, okay. The only problem is on the Sunday is I'm doing WSL. Yeah, I'll be doing WSL that night because it's Arsenal versus City. But yeah, oh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. De Bruyne has those is very good at the moment, but he does have a few blips sometimes. Does have a few blips, so you never know. Here comes De Bruyne out of shot, blocked. Bruyne still. Haaland. Bruyne. Just wide. Just wide. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong, if the WSL wasn't kicking off that night for Arsenal, I wouldn't. I'd be tuning to you. But, me and women's football, I love it. So, yeah, I'll be doing that one on Sunday. But yeah, NFL is big here now. It's getting bigger and bigger. For me, the Salah thing is due with the pay rise. Happens every time. You give someone so much money, they will not be playing like they used to. I guarantee it. Lucas Digne has been given a yellow card. That was probably for a foul earlier on Bernardo, I think. On 71 minutes now. Here comes Silva. I know Salah had a good chance today, but honestly, you give a certain player a certain amount of money, and their heart isn't truly in it anymore. Not really. It happens so often. I know you could say like Messi, Lewandowski, but on an EPL level, when you're in the EPL and you're on that much money, it just never seems to. It's madness. So Mahrez is coming on for Bernardo Silva. Off. Is that baseball or NFL? Or you'd have to tell me what one that is for. Why'd you follow Michigan? Oh, it's only a goal, and it's only Leon Bailey. It's only a goal for Aston Villa. That is mental. What a strike by Bailey as well. There we go. Leon Bailey with the goal. No. So it is now Aston Villa 1. Yeah, that will be an assist. See if I can find out very quickly for you because I might be able to find out because the FPL uses the Premier League assist. So I shall let you know. Yeah, Jacob Ramsey got the assist, Moss. Yeah. I think this is brilliant from Gerrard. Personally, I honestly do think this is a masterclass, and this is why I don't believe that Gerrard deserves a sack. He doesn't, because yes, it hasn't worked out so far, but look at that though. Well done, Leon Bailey, though. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from him. Well, Martinez has got a problem. Looks like he's in a lot of pain as well. See, the problem is when fans want to say, oh, you're stalling. It doesn't help because I don't need to say it, do I, Moss? You've said it there. Gerrard has done wonders at Rangers with the youngsters. He's doing wonders with Ramsey here. And it is down to Gerrard. And I know King has a problem with Gerrard. I don't. I think him and Lampard are decent coaches. I do think they are decent coaches. But you can't be too quick when they're young, because they are still young in terms of being a coach. You know, people are very quick. Oh, Ake's coming on. Look, I'm not understanding this substitution at all. Why is Ake coming on? Here comes Ramsey down the left. Oh, better pass. That could have been something else dangerous there. Ashley Young. Ashley Young is outpacing Phil Foden. Like, seriously. Oh, dear, funny. Douglas Luiz, seriously, why do we not? Who's top of the table? Arsenal right now. City would have to win to go top. Here comes Watkins. Oh, bad pass. Here, Coutinho. Offside. Great strike with Coutinho, but the ref had already blown for offside. Is it definitely offside? Because if it's not, this goal will stand. It's not offside there. So Walker's coming off Ake. I don't get that substitution. That is a weird substitution, I have to admit. This is where I don't want Arteta being like Pep. He makes some really odd substitutions. So I'm guessing they're going through at the back now. I'm pushing Cancelo up. I suppose it might shut off the threat from Villa, because Villa have started to threaten now. Mate, I would have given it. I personally would have given that goal to Villa, because he it's all these different phases. I don't think Coutinho was properly offside, in my opinion. But there you go. You're allowed to be in an offside position when the ball's not being passed to you. You can do what you want. You can have a picnic, you know. As long as the ball's not being passed to you, you can't be in an offside position. But it is what it is. Stupid. I would have gave that goal, personally. Yeah, I want Arteta to be more sensible with substitutions. I don't like these type of substitutions. They don't make much sense. He's gone free at the back now, but Cancelo's not very attacking, really. Who's the attacking right wing back? Mahrez? It just doesn't make sense. And they've got a smaller squad than we have. That's what a lot of people forget. But I don't want to be exactly like City. I want to be Arsenal. I don't want to be a carbon copy. I don't want to be a carbon copy of City. Villa are playing better right now. Why are you picking on me? But which one are you on about? Because I don't know if you're on about this game or you're on about another game. Tariq, you'll have to tell me, mate. There is a StreamYard link up the top of the comments if you want to come on quickly. Because seriously, it's not my fault. No, that one I will stick with. I will stick with that one. That was a foul. I haven't seen the ones today. Oh, mate, that's not offside. Not offside. And the problem is, it didn't even go to VAR, and it should have. So, yeah, wasn't offside. But this is where Sky Sports don't really care. And Mr. Carragher talks absolute rubbish. I can't stand the guy. Can't stand him. I'm getting so annoyed. Because that was a goal. That was a fine goal. Yeah, so did I. But he wasn't offside, was he? He wandered into an offside position when the ball wasn't anywhere near him, which was a different phase of play, as you might want to call it, or whatever. Can't stand all these phases of play. Was he actually offside? No. So, I don't care. It should have gone to VAR. I can't stand either of them, mate. None of them should be in this kind of position. They've got bad attitudes. Neville owns a club, so personally, he's not non-biased. He's too much of a United fan, getting too political as well now. So yeah, he needs to stay away from this kind of stuff now. You don't want someone that's political in the football system, really, talking about it, because he's not going to be non-biased. I want to listen to a commentator that's going to be non-biased. I don't want, Carragher's an Everton fan, and he's done some stuff that, for me, he shouldn't be even on the air. But there we go. I can't. You know what? Sometimes I love watching City play. Sometimes I actually hate it. It's annoying. Here comes Haaland now. Well defended, Konza. How is that not a foul? The problem is, guys, the ref today is our fourth official tomorrow. No, currently the refereeing is awful. It's like Mike Riley's just trying to ruin it as much as possible before he leaves. Because this is the worst I've seen it. I want a weekend or like a group of fixtures where no one's messaging me going, what the heck's happened there? What the heck's happened here? I want to be talking about the football, not the refs. I want the refs not to even exist in my head. He's not offside. No, he's not. Oh, well done, Jamie Carragher. You've actually said it. Oh, see, now you say it. Oh, now you say it. What is it now? 5 minutes later? Of course, even I saw it. I'm honestly getting really fed up with this. Yeah, Mika's definitely biased. But he is funny. He is funny. The fact that he likes winding people up as well is quite funny to watch. I'm just so annoyed. Oh no, Mahrez pulls it wide. I love the fact that some players look for the linesman and say, please save me here. I've had an awful shot. Please tell me I was offside. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But he's not on. He's not on as often. And I wish he was, because I actually find him funny to watch. He's funny. There's an advert that he's in with Roy. It does crack me up every time. But Mika, yeah, I like him. I find him more entertaining. And is there another substitution, or is it just the added time? Or nearly found Haaland now. Goes out for a City throw. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but Wendy's coming on. Okay. Okay, interesting. Tariq, right? Listen to me. Tariq, listen. If we lose 10-0, the only person I'm blaming is you. I cannot believe you even said it. Like 10-0. Unbelievable. Who's coming off? There'll be added time in a minute as well. Again, I guess about 4 or 5. 4 minutes, yeah. Oh, Foden! Brilliant save by Martinez. And now the flag's gone off. That's Lino. Well done, Martinez. Great shot stopping there. Was he offside? Yeah. He was definitely offside. Bailey's coming off. Look, this is not my fault. I am not the head of BMGL. Okay, I am not the head. I'm an advisor, and I'm the one that's got someone else to come in to change it. But that, the decisions are not down to me. I'm just assessing them. And so far, I don't think I've given any ref above a 6 for a rating in any game yet, and that's alarming for me personally. Yeah, exactly. We're literally in interim mode, and unfortunately, it's poor. Like, if I could get Howard here now, I would. I can't because he's in contract with NMS, and I can't get him out of that. And to be fair to him, I don't expect him to want to come out of that either. That's his little project that he's done really well at, which is the reason why he's got the new job now. Here comes Watkins. Oh! The problem is if Villa win, I have to wear a Villa shirt. that's just not funny. Yeah, tennis can. Yeah, tennis. Errol wants someone to do the tennis on FTSN. No, the person will literally buy me an Aston Villa shirt and make me wear it. I don't know who Shapu is, mate. I have no idea. See, the problem is I hardly know any tennis players nowadays. I haven't got a clue who any of them are. I obviously know Federer. I know Nadal. I know Djokovic. Obviously know Murray. It's just painful. But I said to my cousin, I says, there is 0 chance of Villa beating City. And I says, if Villa do beat City, I'll wear a Villa shirt. To be honest, I thought I was quite safe. I thought I was perfectly safe from that happening. Not so much. Here comes Ashley Young, Watkins. It needs to be clever. It needs to be clever here, people. And that is full time. It is 1-1. What a game. What a game. I will say thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Thank you to Villa for not winning because they got closer than I was expecting. Well played, Villa. Well played, Gerrard. Well managed. Well tactical thought. You know, he did everything right there for me. And Tariq being very Mr. Excited there. We are top of the league. Yes, we are. And we will be next weekend now. But it just shows that Man City can be shut out because, you know, I think Villa did such a great job there. Brilliant stuff. I wish we gave them 30 million quid to get Douglas Luiz. But it is what it is. He looked very good. Ramsey looks brilliant. Very good talent. But it has finished. Aston Villa 1, Man City 1. Tune in tomorrow at 4 o'clock to see me, Colm, and Ollie, 2 Arsenal fans, 1 United fan, doing a watch-along to Arsenal versus Man United. Should be fun. It could be painful for at least one side tomorrow. Colm's only by himself. He's a United fan. Me and Ollie are the Arsenal fans. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. Big up to everyone that's tuned in. Right now, I am out of here. Take care, everyone.